Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also, share the videos. I want to thank you folks for liking, watching, and sharing my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has a link to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about Colin Cowherd. Yes, Colin Cowherd yet again has said some crazy things. He talked about Aaron Rodgers and how he thinks that Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna get it done and that he's not a hard worker. He doesn't watch film on the weekends. He's not like Breeze and all these guys. He said some negative things about the Jets, about Aaron Rodgers, and he also believes that even if Aaron Rodgers is fully healthy this upcoming season, that the New York Jets will not win more than 9 games. Listen, we keep going on with Colin Cowherd and his takes on the New York Jets, and we're going to get into this. Colin Cowherd had a lot to say. I'm telling you, a lot to say. And I want you folks to hear this from his own mouth, okay? Roll the footage.
I also think Aaron isn't quite as committed as a lot of the young guys that are really bigger, stronger. And I think the only way to be good is sort of to be focused like Kirk Cousins later or obsessed like Brady. I don't think there's a way to be casually. And Aaron, you know, I've heard this from multiple people. Aaron, he's not going to sit and watch game film all weekend. That's not what he's going to do as a personality. He's going to read some things and listen to music and do his own thing. He is not Brady on the film. He's not Peyton. He's not Breeze as a workaholic. Aaron is one of those guys. It's almost like,
well, because he had more physical capability than those guys.
It's like a rock star. You know, the Bonos and the bands, Edges that have survived didn't have long periods of drug use. Like they took care of their body. They partied. But they have aged very well. The bands that haven't. Like, I think Aaron didn't quite take the same level of care, and I think he's aging faster than other guys.
Now, listen. Did y'all hear that? I'm stunned. The take was so bad, it's insane. But I'm not shocked, right? I'm not shocked that Colin Cowherd would have yet another bad take about the New York Jets because this is the same man that sat back and said that Adam Gase, yes, that Adam Gase would propel the New York Jets and take them to a new level as the head coach. And when Jets fans came out and was like, we don't want to have nothing to do with Adam Gase as the Jets head coach, he called them idiots. If you believe that I'm lying, here you go.
And Jet fans are clueless. I mean, they're dopes. They don't know anything. This is a really good hire. Okay, Adam Gase is Kyle Shanahan before Kyle Shanahan. But in the end, Gase is a great coach.
You see, your boy keeps receipts, man. your boy keeps receipts. I don't play those games, okay? I don't play those games. This man has had a history, a litany of bad takes about the New York Jets, and here we are again. So let me get this right, Colin. Aaron Rodgers isn't a tireless worker. He doesn't watch film. He's just relying on his physical gifts. Can we stop the shenanigans? Can we please stop? From day one, Aaron Rodgers has done nothing but work hard. Let's talk about him getting drafted. The draft that he came out in, right, was notorious at the time, right? It was notorious for people believing that there were no franchise quarterbacks in that draft. And he was in that. People talked about him left and right, about how he wasn't physically gifted enough, he wouldn't be able to get it done in the league. People expected nothing out of him. Those are the facts. You guys can go look this up. The draft reports talked about him really not being a guy, that he was very robotic, that he wouldn't be able to get it done. He didn't have the arm talent. He wouldn't be able to get off a script and make plays. These were all things that was said about Aaron Rodgers, and the man stepped into the league and worked tirelessly to become better, work at hone his craft and do whatever it takes. So much so that he's literally a Hall of Famer. Quick question, Colin. How the heck do you become a Hall of Famer if you don't tirelessly work? It's not possible. It's not possible. Even if you're extremely physically gifted, right? Even if you're just and you're an athlete just out of this world. The NFL is filled with guys that are extremely athletic. It's the NFL. This is the top of the top guys, okay? These guys are the best of the best. They're extremely athletic. You're fast. They're faster. Trust me. There's fast guys in this league. But if you don't have it up here in the NFL, if you're not working, if you're not studying, if you're not putting things together, you will get weeded out very quickly. There are guys that have been drafted that have been unbelievable athletes, but they didn't have it up here. They didn't work hard enough, and they were out of the league immediately. Stop this, especially as a quarterback. If you don't tirelessly work and have it up here, you'll get exposed so quick and you'll be gone. This man's a Hall of Famer, and you're saying he's not a tireless worker. It is mind-blowing. We traded for Aaron Rodgers, and from day one, he came in here and showed us that he was going to work, that he was ready to get it done. He came in the door after the trade was done. He came in the door saying, I'm going to be better for myself. I'm going to be better for this team, and we need to expect more and be better as a franchise. He came in the door literally saying, you need to raise your expectations. You need to start understanding mentally what it takes so that you can be the dragon, and we need to get ready to win Super Bowls around here. He came in the door saying that. Not only did he say things, right? He followed it with actions. He showed up to the voluntary stuff. All of it. All of it. Anybody remember? Oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers, he's going to big time the Jets. They're going to trade for him. He's going to stiff them and just show up when he feels like it. Nope, that was a lie. That man showed up to all his voluntary stuff, all of it. And not only did he show up to the voluntary stuff, he was teaching guys immediately, telling them, listen, we need to get together, get your heads in the books, we need to get it rolling. He was running practices, all that stuff. If you think that I am lying about these things, right? Because he came in the door doing nothing but working hard, tirelessly, building camaraderie with the offensive guys, all of that stuff, building camaraderie with the team. If you think that I'm lying about the teaching and the studying and the tireless work that Aaron Rodgers put in, okay, during that offseason, you ain't got to believe me, right? Would you believe a guy like C.J. Uzomah, who's a veteran tight end that was with the Jets at that time? Because he himself came out and talked about this. Okay, I'll let him tell you. Here you go.
But no, just having his presence, having his insight in football, like it is fun for me to be able to. I mean, every year I try to learn something different, but I'm learning a lot. You know, just with concepts, with coverages, with how he wants us to run certain things. It's a very he's opening up the playbook. It's not just a necessarily you're running here, you're running to a spot and things of that nature. It's, hey, if I have this drop, you can do this. Like, I'll find you in this window. Like, you don't have to do X, Y, Z, whatever. So, and meetings is the biggest. Is where we feel like his presence the most, I guess, because it's not just someone talking to you. It's, hey, we're going to stop for a second and talk about this. We're going to stop for a second and talk about this, just so that we're all on the same page. So, yeah, it's been awesome.
You see, these things, these narratives that like to get put out there, often, especially from Colin Cowherd, can be easily proven as false. Especially when he started talking about the condition of Aaron Rodgers' body. He doesn't work hard on his body. Stop. Stop. This man is on a diet, a special diet. We know that because he told us that. And we saw the physical effects of it. He was looking lean and cut. He was looking in great shape like he always have. You've never seen Aaron Rodgers in unbelievable, out of shape weight or nothing like that. He's always been a guy that has been in good shape, okay? Anybody remember after the Achilles injury Monday night, he immediately went and got himself a surgery to repair it and then immediately started rehabbing? Okay? Does anybody remember any of this stuff? About all the things that he was doing so that he could get back to the New York Jets, the tireless work that he was putting in? Does anybody remember those things? Because I do. I remember all the stuff that he was doing. As a matter of fact, he was healing up so fast. There were doctors that were literally saying they had never seen an Achilles heal up as fast as his was at his age. He was healing up so fast that there was rumors swirling that he would return to the New York Jets, right? And he said it himself. He was pushing to return to the New York Jets in the same season that he had torn the Achilles. And it almost happened. Guess who shut it down? The Jets coaching staff and front office. They stopped him from doing it. So what are you talking about, Colin Cowherd? What are you saying? What are you saying, bro? Even to go into your playoff take, which was garbage too, you believe that a fully healthy Aaron Rodgers, right, for a full season with this Jets team, won't win more than 9 games and we won't make the playoffs? 2 years ago, okay, this Jets team was in a space where they could have made the playoffs. You want to know why? Because the Jets defense is phenomenal. Guess what? It's still phenomenal. It's still a top 5 defense in this league. This Jets defense was so good, okay, 2 years ago. This Jets team was quarterbacked by Mike White and Zach Wilson, okay? Mike White and Zach Wilson, this offense was garbage. And they had 6 games left in the season. If they would have won one of those games, the New York Jets would have went to the playoffs. They couldn't do it because the offense was so bad. So you're telling me that Aaron Rodgers, with a top 5 defense, and Aaron Rodgers fully healthy, which if Aaron Rodgers just comes in and just is solid, he doesn't have to be Peyton Manning or in his prime. He doesn't have to be Drew Brees in his prime. He doesn't have to be Joe Montana in his prime. Hell, he doesn't even have to be prime Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't have to be 25-year-old Aaron Rodgers. No, he's just got to be solid. If the New York Jets have a top 15 offense with this defense, the top 5 defense, I believe that the Jets defense is the best defense in the league. If you give us that, not only will we be in the playoffs, it's going to be hard to say that the New York Jets won't be in the Super Bowl. Are you insane, Colin? Have you lost your marbles, my friend? These are the narratives that I have to continually crush when it comes to the New York Jets. I hear this stuff and I go, what are you on? Whatever you're on, please get off it. Okay? Please get off it. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about what Colin Cowherd had to say about Aaron Rodgers? The athlete that just doesn't work very hard. The Hall of Famer that doesn't work very hard. What are your thoughts about what he had to say about the New York Jets, even with Aaron Rodgers fully healthy? They won't win more than 9 games. What are your thoughts about that? Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.